creation in its place. And it won't be nothing similar to us. Now think about that. Now think about how Allah Ta'ala can just wipe us off the face of this earth and put another creation here. And see, the mind of control is constantly in battle with the nafs, because it's like, well, where am I going to go? My creation is unique. Your wild creation is not unique. Do we ever ponder how a tree stands in Qiyam all the time? Do we ever ponder how a horse is always on four? Do we ever ponder the things that we can't see in the bottom of the ocean? Do we ever ponder how Allah Ta'ala constantly create and recreate life? No. Only those who are in their hearts come to Allah Ta'ala with trying to be pure of heart can even think about the kind of things, because they are trying to get closer to Allah Azza wa Jalla. And as long as you, or as long as we have this motion in us that we are trying to control our environment, the only thing that we can do with our environment that Allah Ta'ala has given us permission to is to almost like organize within our environment or within our shelters how it's going to be run, so to speak. But have you not noticed? Have we not noticed that even the people that live under our house, under our roof, you have no control over them? You have no control over how they feel. You have no control on how they're going to respond to you. You have no control over their anger. You have no control over their happiness. The only thing that you can do is contribute to it. Now, how do you contribute to it? How do you feed that? How do you give medicine to that? By reminding yourself and reminding them that Allah Ta'ala is looking at the heart. Allah Ta'ala doesn't care about how much knowledge you think you know. Allah Ta'ala doesn't care about how many children you have or how much money that you have, especially if you're not giving it in the path of Allah. Allah has no need of all of that. When I was making tawaf, the first thing came to my mind, I'm around people. They said over 5.2 million people came to Hajj this year. So now I'm making tawaf. And I'm looking at all of the different nationalities coming from all walks of life. And all of us are going to answer to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Not unjustly either. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, if you have an atom weight of good, you're going to get it in your heart. If you have an atom weight of bad, that's what you're going to get to. So Allah Ta'ala's promises is true. But the pure heart is the one that only finds comfort within that. Brothers, please move up. Brothers in the back row, please move up. So here, Allah Ta'ala, the ayah that we read earlier, Allah Ta'ala says, وَلَا تُخْزِنِي يَوْمَ يُبْعَثُونَ يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَعْلٌ وَلَا بَانُوَ إِلَّا مَا أَتَى اللَّهُ بِقَوْمِهِمْ صَلِيمٍ. And disgrace me. This is what the Prophet Ibrahim ﷺ said, and disgrace me not on the day when all creatures will be resurrected. The day wherein neither wealth nor sons will avail, except who brings to Allah بِقَوْمِهِمْ صَلِيمٍ, a pure heart, clean of shirk. Dear beloved Muslims, I remind myself as I remind you. You want to recharge your iman? You know, everybody's looking to re-energize their faith. First of all, you got to give up that ghost. You know, that ghost that taps you on the shoulder and say, "Nah, make your salat later. Nah, go ahead and take that drink. Go ahead and make that money in a haram manner." So the shirk that Allah Ta'ala is speaking about in the Quran that you have to come to Him with is the shirk of yourself. We have made ourselves equal to control, but we have control of time. And Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, well, also, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. For surely by ages, whatever translation you want to use, for surely man is in a state of loss. It doesn't say Allah Ta'ala is in a state of loss. Man is in a state of loss. Why are we in a state of loss? Because we try to control time and we try to bargain with Allah. Therefore, we make ourselves God, but then we come after and we raise our hands in qunut, and then we ask Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness. But you don't know why. You have to have the tawbiyah in your heart. Labayk Allahumma labayk. Labayk la sharika laka labayk. Here I am, oh Allah, I am wretched. I come to you with my heart is filthy. I come to you, Ya Allah, because I am full of sin. I come to you, Ya Allah, because I am not perfect. And I need your hudayah. I need your rahmah. I need your ghafur. I need your forgiveness. Otherwise, Ya Allah, I am doomed. Allah Ta'ala says, turn to Him. But we turn to other things. I swear by Allah as I stand before you. Nothing is getting in my way. I am determined, despite my own weaknesses and my own self, to make it to Jannah. By the help of Allah Azza wa Jalla. And those who want to take the ride, let's ride it out. Those who don't, please ask Allah to remove me from you, or you remove yourself from me. Because being in Mina and being on Arafat, and Allah giving me the opportunity to come back with my book clean, I ain't trying to put no dots on it. But I swear, as much as I have the determination to that, I also have the determination for every Muslim in this Jumah to make it to the house of Allah. And by the grace of Allah Ta'ala, you will either make Umrah or you will make Hajj. That is my dua. Because until you see the fifth pillar as something as important as La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, you are negating your deen to Allah Ta'ala, you are negating your faith, and you have shortness of breath because you have not given your heart totally to Allah Ta'ala. And we need to stop playing with this deen. We need to strengthen our families and tell the truth. If your children are bums, they're bums. If they're on alcohol, they're on alcohol. If they're on drugs, they're on drugs. What we need to do is start having our own clinics to give our children and ourselves some help. We talk about the kuffar, we talk about the greatness of Allah, but we turn to everything else but Allah Ta'ala to save or heal ourselves. When Allah Ta'ala says the Quran is a shifa, that His words are a shifa. How is it that we negate Allah Azza wa Jalla so much? I ask Allah Ta'ala to forgive me of my shortcomings, my sins. I ask Allah to forgive us all of our shortcomings and our sins. I ask Allah Ta'ala to purify our hearts and make us worthy to face Him on the day of judgment. And if Allah Ta'ala's grace is with us, for surely Allah Ta'ala will save us from the torment of the grave and the punishment of the fire. أقول هذا واستغفر الله وأليكم الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. Ameen. Dear beloved Muslims, please do not take my voice for anger, it is passion. For truly, I stand before you as a person that truly fears the grave. And that is the lack of my own faith, because Allah Ta'ala says that the believers have no fear of death, that they should not have no fear of death. But my fear of the grave is because of our holy last messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he said that the punishment that takes place in the grave. We all have read or heard the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam when he was passing with his Sahaba by this grave, and he turned to his Sahaba and he asked them, do anybody know who's in here? And a couple of the Sahaba said, yeah, Rasulullah so-and-so, the son of so-and-so is in there, or the daughter of so-and-so is in there. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam took the branch, off the tree, the green branch, and stuck it in the ground, and said that may Allah Ta'ala give them mercy or shifa from the time it takes this branch to turn from green to brown. And they asked him, O Messenger of Allah, why did you do such a thing? And he said, if you could hear what I hear in the graves of some of these people, you would cry. So this hadith of the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is constantly in my head. And for that, I am constantly in fear of the grave, because that's when all the shouting really starts. And our book is closed. Whatever deeds that we have is going to follow us then. Whatever sadaqah jariyah that we have will be there. Whatever misgivings that we had in our hearts for our brothers and our sisters, even the times that you cursed your wife under your breath, or even your mother, all of those things is going to be there with you in the grave. So when I think about it, when I was in Medina, I really didn't want to come back. I really did not want to come back. For 20 days, being off the grid, so to speak, with no problems, just an opportunity to praise Allah and to send constant silhouettes on the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To hear the first adhan in the morning for Tahajjud prayer, and to sit in the masjid from 3 o'clock to about 5:30 till it was time for Fajr, and then stay until it was time for Isra. And not to worry about anything. To even make the journey, or try to make the journey to the Rawdah, to the place in the Masjid al-Nabawi where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you pray in this particular spot, it's like praying in Jannah. And to make sujood on someone's leg because it's so tight up in there. No, I didn't want to come back. But my conviction and my love for Allah Azza wa Jal then spread it out to my people, to my tribe. And for the love of my people, for the love of the Ikhwan, for the love of the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, my big brother told me that Allah would not have brought me here if I did not have work to do. And we got a whole lot of work to do. And I ask Allah Ta'ala to constantly guide me. And to guide all of us. But if we want to recharge our iman, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has given 6 steps. The first step is to have the will to start over again.